Alrighty, this is part 2. How long is the movie? I don't know, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I'll end the video there. But one day I'll do a 3-hour video. I'll talk for 3 hours. I might do a 3-hour video one day. See what happens, obviously. Yeah. I'm going to buy a new couch. Next paycheck, I'm going to buy a new couch. This couch is broken. It's old. They bought this from the thrift store like 14 years ago. I'm going to get a new couch. This side, I'm going to clean my room. Do a big... My room's a mess, man. It's a complete mess. I have to clean it. In my room, I'm going to get a new couch. A nice, like, black couch. I'll get. Yeah, a nice couch. Yeah. But every time there will be demons, yeah, you're looking at a realization of horror. I don't know, imagine putting $1.2 billion towards your movie and you put $600 million towards visual effects. You do the math, how scary these beings are going to be looking at demons. Looking at, I showed you guys the clip, right? Yeah, like demons like that, scary than that, man. They're like, when you see them, you're like, holy shit, that's fucking creepy. That's why you're looking at a masterpiece. Because every 10 of them are going to make you feel for me and the actors. Looking at demons. That's why these Zane's actors are lucky. They're going to be legends. And that's why the movie will have crazy worldwide buzz. It will blow the buzz of Star Wars and Avengers out of the water. Star Wars has crazy fucking buzz. Star Wars Celebration. Well, imagine something 3-4 times that. Something crazy. You're looking at worldwide fame. Worldwide buzz, worldwide fame. Now you understand why these Zane's actors are going to beg, man. They don't want to be left behind. They'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. 2 reasons. Skies versus Bird in Hollywood. The first reason they don't want to be left behind, and second, Skies versus Bird in Hollywood. Once you're in my movie, you're not going to want to go back to Hollywood. You're going to want to work for me for the rest of your life, but you're not good for the next movie. I'm not going to have the same actors in my movies, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Hollywood, Skies versus pays more than Hollywood on average. And Ivan gave me better perks, and I had a blast being part of that worldwide frenzy fame. The whole world's tuning into their social media when they're posting all these videos and pictures. Hey, I got my script, I got my protein shakes, I got my training wear, you know, say they're all bragging and they post some stuff on their social media. They're bragging. And you guys are tuning into that. And they're also trending now. Once I signed the stars for Zetas, wherever they go, they're now trending. Because they're now part of the experience, they're part of the movie. They're trending wherever they are. People take videos and pictures. People interviewing them. Hey, when's the movie happening? Yeah, it's happening soon. We're you know what I'm saying, we're in the early development stages. I'm saying it's trending on Twitter, man. They feel on top of the world. It's an amazing feeling. Yeah. They're gonna brag. Yeah, they're gonna post pictures like this. Yeah, peace out, world. We're saving your left behind. Yeah, they're gonna post these pictures, and they might do the peace out sign. They're peacing out with me. They're saved. You guys are left behind. Yeah, the actors are Hollywood and Hollywood are left behind. It's actually funny. Yeah. It's actually funny, son. Yeah. So, sorry? So I mean, my first documentary would be the George Lucas documentary. Oh, you call it documentary? Planning Sky Source with George. I'm going to call it that. Planning Sky Source with George. That documentary will have it come in 2 parts. The first part is me planning Sky Source with George. So you're going to see the behind the scenes of the meetings, me and my significant other with George. We plan Sky Source Entertainment. We trademark the brand name. We register the business for taxes in the system. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, you have to register your business for taxes in the system. That way, everyone who works for your company gets taxed. I don't want to get in trouble with the law for taxes. And also registering the name in the system. That way, it's a legal business. Creating the business cards. We have to go to the bank and we get business cards. I'll get maybe 4 or 5 business cards, and I'm gonna put money in the business card for the movie. So $1.2 billion for the movie. I put in the movie, and I put $4.6 million for the game. So I'll have business cards for the game and business cards for the movie. Then me and my significant other and George are gonna find land, and we're gonna purchase a waterfront property of land in Vancouver or Vancouver area, and we're gonna build that Gran Turismo beautiful studio lot. 400 million I'll put towards. That's enough. So I'm blowing a good chunk of my money, but it's it's for the future. It's for my investment. Good investment, obviously. I'm blowing a good, like, I don't know, like $2 billion of my money around there. A lot of money, but it's a good investment. I'm gonna make money back. $4.6 million towards the game is a good investment. You pour more money towards the game, you make an amazing game. You'll make your billions back off that. I put $1.2 billion towards the movie. I make my money back. 400 million towards the studio lot. Your 17 works in a beautiful environment. The visual effects team work in a beautiful environment. The game people work in a beautiful environment. It's a good investment for your company for the future. I know I'm doing it that way. Your company's top notch. And the second part is our reaction to the condo being built, the penthouse being built, and the studio. We do a tour of the whole studio lot. That will be maybe an 1.5 hour, 2 hour video. The George Drew documentary will be maybe 3 hours, and the reaction video will be maybe an 1.5 hours. Comes in 2 parts. 2 parts. Comes in 2 parts, obviously. I'll release that when I start Sky Source Entertainment. When I start working on a movie, a good month into the first year, when I start working on Zane's movie project, I release a documentary for the world to watch. And you gotta wait like 3 years for the next documentary, the better documentary, which is the behind the scenes of the movie, pre-production and production, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, sick documentary with the George documentary. Flying Scarces with George. Yeah, it's been cool. Will George be old? Yeah, George will be like in his, I don't know, his mid-80s, 86 maybe when I start Sky Source. He'll be old. He's a little older now. He's old now, yeah. Will be my consultant for Zanus. And after Zanus, I'm like, George, you're getting old. Enjoy your life in the next, I don't know, 10, 12 years till you're like, hopefully you make it to 100, even 120. Enjoy your life for the next, maybe, I don't know, 15, 20, 25 years. Samsara. Yeah. Samsara. Yeah. Yeah. So let's say I choose Peter. He signs that $900 deal. He has to help me co-write the script, 3 volumes, take his notes, help me with the concept arts, help me with the business calls, hotel party at Bridgewater Resort, red carpet event, film, IMAX cameras, go over the cameras, costumes, armor and weapons, mask, obviously material for the mask, the machines for the mask. I'm gonna have printing machines, or I'll see if they have printing machines. They should have printing machines where they print the mask. The people design the mask on a computer, and the machine prints out the outline and everything, and the people have to now customize it. Something like that. The best printing mask machines in the world I'll rent. Visual effects technology equipment. People help me with that, and the kitchen equipment and food. Call the best farmers wisdom. We purchase all the food. That's for the luxurious buffet for breakfast, dinner, and dessert. For the cast and crew, beautiful food. Nice tasting food for the cast and crew to eat, obviously. And all you can eat buffet. All you can eat. Yeah. And first year, he has to help me sign the 4 groups of crewmen. At a workshop for the costumes and for the weapons and armor. The designers for the masks and clothing. And the extra crewmen who are going to be putting out the ads and sourcing for all the extras. A lot of work. Then second year, we start flying in. And once the script is done, we start flying in all the Zeta stars. And they sign their contracts. Then we take them out to Boston Pizza for tonight's dinner. We eat our good food there, and then they go to my condo. They party up for like 5-6 hours at my penthouse. Top notch, and we fly them back home, and that's when they have to start practicing their lines. And my secretary will be sending them information for the interviews, the commercials, all that stuff. Sometimes the training wear, training schedule for training, weight training, yeah. How long will you be weight training, Ivan? I don't know. The weight training might be maybe 6 months. Everyone has to weight train for 6 months, so they're jacked and everything for the role. Because in the movie, they take off their shirts. You want them looking good, so they have to weight train for the role. I'll be weight training. And second year, we're training for 1 year, but we're not weight training. We're doing the tactical training for 1 year. Bow and arrows, swords. Hire the best stuntmen to train you for the movie. How much someone you hire? I don't know, maybe 5. And the top ones are going to charge me like $300K if I can afford it. Pay them like $300K, the best stuntmen in the world, to train you and all the stars. The Aerotet actor, full actor, that were badass fighters in the movie. I'm also going to have the extras do like 3 weeks to a month of training. The extras don't have to do that much training because they're background people, but if you don't want cheesy fighting in the background like you do in movies, because in movies what they do is they focus on the main actors. And the fighting is good, but if you take a good look in the background, you notice how the fighting is all cheesy because the visual effects seem to slack off, and the actors got very little training. That's why you do a good maybe 3.5, 1 month of training for the actors, and the people give them like plastic sticks, and they have this tutorial online or something like that, and they practice at home. That way they look pretty good in the movie. The background fighting is not cheesy. It looks pretty good. Guys, I want you having the actors look pretty badass too in the background. I don't want cheesy fighting in the background like all these movies have, right? They focus on the main actors in the background. You notice there's cheesy fighting in the background. Yeah, you notice that? Yeah, I already noticed that. Yeah, they focus on the main actors fighting, and you look very carefully in the background. The fighting is cheesy. Cheesy fighting. The visual effects seem to slack off. There's 3 reasons. The visual effects seem to slack off a little bit. The budget's not that big. They didn't put that much money towards the background fighting with the extras, and the extras got very little training. That's why the fighting in the background looks cheesy when you look closely in the background. I catch it all the time when I watch movies. Sometimes I don't want that about movie, guys. Sometimes. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Zane's has to be nervous. Yeah, they're gonna be nervous. Very nervous. Especially Idris Elba, he'll be nervous. Because the movie starts off with him. He's the lead of the prologue. He'll be nervous. I mean, yeah, don't worry about it. Just do your thing and he destroys the role. Idris Elba. So these actors are going to lose some in character. Yeah, if you think the acting in Lord of the Rings was good, think of acting better than that. Because I paid the actors more money. I'm spoiling them better perks. They're going to work triple harder for me. They're going to lose themselves in character, destroy the role. Whereby they all deserve Oscars. My company's not associated with Hollywood. That's why there is no Oscars for my company. But if my company was associated with Hollywood, these actors would be winning Oscars. Yeah, man. My company's a private company. It's not a part of the Hollywood system. It's independent from the Hollywood system. So it's an independent, yeah, because it's not a part of Hollywood, it's an independent studio, obviously, but it happens to be better than Hollywood. Just like Lucasfilm was an independent studio from Hollywood. It was not a part of Hollywood, but it was a big company that put out big budget movies. and on the Hollywood level. But my company is like Lucasfilm. It's independent from the Hollywood system, but it's actually better than Hollywood. Because I'm making my movies for a lot more money. Higher paying work on average, better perks, everything. So I'm saying? Yeah. It's independent from the Hollywood system. It's not a part of Hollywood. It's a private company. My red carpet's private. It's not in the public eye like Hollywood. Hollywood, the red carpets are public, whereby a lot of paparazzi go there. Whereas my company, there is no paparazzi, except for the people interviewing the actors and the document. That's it. I don't have news media outlets on my red carpet. It's private. The only people who are going to be interviewing the actors are the interviewers, and the doc team are filming them, and that's it. And the photographers take pictures. And the pictures are not featured on the news like in Hollywood. They're only featured on my Sky Source News website. It's a private company. And the trending pictures. A lot of fans are going to take out phones and take pictures of the actors featured in my card event, and some of it's going to trend on Twitter. You guys will see that obviously on Twitter. So, Sarah, it's a private company, my company. It's not a part of the Hollywood system. But Zane's looking at, like, I don't know, 11 months, like a year of shooting, man. That's fucking dirty work. It's a lot of work. But I'm a hard worker. I work really hard. I'm a hard worker, obviously. And so I'm never doing with that ever again. After Zane's, everything after Zane's is only three to 4 months of shooting, and we're done. The Great Escape will take me 3.5 months to 4 months of shooting. I'm done. Everyone shoots for 4 months. You get your check, and you're done work. 3 months, 4 months is nothing. That's not that bad. But a year is pretty grueling. But I mean, everyone signing a contract, they gotta work. You gotta work hard, man. I know it sucks being in the middle of nowhere for a year, but you gotta work hard. That's why you pay the Hollywood actors a lot of money. The way they're not, they work hard for you. What's motivating them to work hard is that check. Every 2 weeks they're getting that fat check, and the buffet also motivates them to work harder too. Okay, even though it sucks working in the middle of nowhere, like I saw a documentary of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'm like, holy shit, these actors must be stressed out working in the middle of nowhere like that for like 1 year. It took 9 months to a year to shoot Lord of the Rings. That's dirty work, man. Zane's will take about the same amount of time, around 9 months to a year. Probably like 11 months to shoot around there. So it's dirty work, but everyone signed contracts, we all gotta work hard. And they will work hard for me, because they're getting that fat check every 2 weeks. And I'm spoiling them with a luxurious buffet. And that's why you serve your cast and crew that kind of food. That way it brightens up the mood. They're not stressed. They're not as stressed out. Because working for 12 months for 1 year in the middle of nowhere 7 days a week is stressing. But everyone has to work. You got to work hard. That's how it works. Yeah. Will Peter be stressed out? Yeah, he will be a bit stressed out because Peter already has that experience. He worked on Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. They shot those movies for like 9, 10, 11, 12 months in the middle of nowhere. So Peter knows what it's like to work for that long. Because now that he's older, he might be a bit more stressed out. Because he's getting his $65 million check for shooting, he'll work hard. That's a lot of money in his bank. Peter will work hard, or Mel. The one shooting's over with. One shooting is done. It's done. And now we go into post-production. But something tells me Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson are going to want to do reshoots. Because Peter is a perfectionist. He wants to make the best movie possible. He might call me up, Ivan, we should do reshoots. I don't like this about the movie. I'm like, really? Do you really need to do reshoots, Peter? Yeah, Ivan, I want to do reshoots. Okay, how much will it cost? I don't know, Ivan. You might cost another maybe $200 million. Okay, I'll take out $200 million of my money, and we'll do the reshoots. Or the movie might be really good, or we might not have to do reshoots at all. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Alright, the movie's good, more than good enough. We don't have to reshoots. Okay, good. We don't have to do reshoots for the movie. Simon, why did you see Eretat? Prologue. You meet Eretat in the prologue. You guys will see him in the prologue of the movie. You see him in the prologue of the movie, the Eretat. When Faful is born, yeah. You get the birth of Tactius II and Faful, Eretat's son, in the prologue. Yeah. Sir? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you got some balls to say Zane's better on the Rings. It will, man. If you write a good script, which you will, and you follow the book and you tell that story, looking at a better movie than Lord of the Rings. People might even tell me, this is better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings. Looking at a masterpiece. Lord of the Rings has richer speech, richer dialogue, richer world building, but Zane's has the richer story. The story stands on more than Lord of the Rings. That's why, and I'm acting as the lead. Don't forget that. I am acting as the lead of Tactius. I see when others playing Lithia. And you tell that story with Eretend and me demons, and we better Lord of the Rings. We better Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it'll be a masterpiece. You guys will see what I mean when you read my book. I wrote a masterpiece, man. An amazing book. Yeah, a book worth billions. And so when I get that check, I'm gonna cry like a baby. I know what hell I wanted just to make this money, man. I'm gonna get this flashback of my life. The Gates hiding their wealth from me for 40 years, for almost 4 decades. About 4 decades, 40 years. Keeping me poor. Me thinking I have a disease, me being depressed, finding out I'm God, finding out about the mass, everything, and like me being thrown off, you know what I'm saying? All my so-called friends, Darcy, who kept that from me, kept the game from me, obviously. And it all hits me, and I'm finally rich now, I have money. I can provide for me, my son, I'm gonna cry, man. I get that $10 million check, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. I now know I did it. I control my own money. And I can now achieve the dream of being a movie star. I can fund movies with my own cash, man. So all the money that I made off the book, me and my son can fund the Zane's movie with our own cash, our own money, man. You know, we don't have to take a loan. We can fund everything ourselves. The Great Escape, we can fund that ourselves. They're unique. Hey, sweetie, you want to do They're Unique? Yeah, let's do They're Unique. Okay, we'll make it for like $300 million. We take $300 from our bank account. We make the movie. We're fucking boss, man. We're finding a movie with our own money. Yeah. She'll be happy because, yeah, I've been no more shitty indie movies in Hollywood. Yeah, no more shitty indie movies in Hollywood. Now a big budget movie star with me. A-list actor, you're doing big budget movies with me now. Yeah, I think something like Arwen and Naomi with Lord of the Rings, sweetie. Yeah, you're gonna be like that in the movie, yeah. Some Sarah. Check back out, guys.